We have said Rory McIlroy is the big story this week at Royal Portrush. With more on the world number 2, we say good afternoon to Todd Lewis.
Yeah, hi there, David. Without a doubt, Rory McIlroy is the big story heading into the Open, especially here in Northern Ireland. I had a chance to talk to Rory after his press conference. We talked about a few things. Number one, you heard him mention in his press conference he had a reset after the Travelers, and I had to ask him to be more specific about mentally and emotionally what that reset did for him heading into the Scottish last week and into the Open here this week. And he said basically it was a change in atmosphere. He crossed the Atlantic, moved into his new home in London, and he said he got away from what is the grind of the PGA Tour. And you have to understand, Rory McIlroy can't walk the streets without being noticed. And for him to get away, be with his family a little more, kind of gave him more energy, mentally especially, and he feels like he's in a better space. Also, his game, he feels like, is in a great spot. We saw that last week at the Scottish when he put himself into contention to win, and he feels like he is trending in a positive way as he makes his way here to Royal Portrush. Then we talked about pressure. And, of course, Rory beautifully has talked about, through the years, the pressure he has faced in trying to win the Masters and complete the career Grand Slam. Well, that is now in his rearview mirror. But I did ask him, is the pressure to win the Open here at Royal Portrush in his home country, is it comparable to the pressure that you faced at the Masters over the years? He said, yeah, it's pretty close. But he also said if he does win here at Royal Portrush, he'll have the same excitement, the same emotions, maybe even greater emotions than he showed at Augusta National after winning the Masters there. I can tell you that he's very intent and focused in trying to have a good week here at Royal Portrush. He flew from Scotland last night. He was held up in Scotland on the tarmac, landed in Belfast, was held up on the tarmac there, didn't get to his residence here in Portrush until around 1 o'clock, had a 6:40 tee time, and instead of like pushing it an hour back, he said, I'm going to get up and I'm going to come out here early. So he only got about 4 hours of sleep, played the entire 18 holes, and I can tell you he was really, really concentrating on trying to get to know this golf course once again. Roy seems to be in a good state of mind mentally and emotionally, and if his game is anything like it was last week, he should be a force here at Royal Portrush. Damon?
Todd Lewis on the glamorous life of a professional athlete. 4 hours of sleep for the world number 2 as he chases Claret Jug number 2 this week.